Hi and welcome on the Hands-On Time. My name is Mal and I'm doing watch reviews for you. So the topic of today is about a brand that I truly love, which is a micro brand coming to us from Singapore, RATIO watches, which are doing premium watches at affordable prices. So these are the tags, this is the box, you have inside a caution, as you can see, and a guarantee card. This is the booklets that come with it. Okay, so this is for the packaging. Not really interesting, but nice packaging anyway. And here is their new release, the beautiful Freediver X. The cost, how much will you pay for this beautiful watch? This beautiful watch comes on Creation Watches, which is the website I truly advise you to go to purchase this watch, and it comes at 259 euros, I think. Okay, but the department of RATIO, in Creation Watches, gave me, for my subscribers, a 10% off, code that you will find in the description. What else can I say? This watch comes with 60 days, I think, refund. If you're not happy with the watch, you can send it back and for 60 days, and they would refund you. And the other things is that this watch comes also with a 5 years warranty. 5 years. They trust their products that much, so you have a real warranty of 5 years that comes with this beautiful baby. The specs, what are the specs for that beautiful watch? Well, truly simple. So it comes with a silicone, as you can see, strap, really rugged silicone strap. You have a massive buckle, as usual with RATIO, which is signed. Okay, truly rugged and comfortable silicone strap. The thickness of the watch would be 15 millimeters, as you can see. Okay, comes with that beautiful, massive stainless steel 316L stainless steel case. We have here a signed crown with the logo of RATIO, which is a gate. I said in other reviews that it was a sort of two, but no, it's a gate, trying to, I guess, make you think about something like an ancient city that you would find, in the depths of the sea, an ancient gate. Okay, so that's what it is. What is the logo of RATIO? Ceramic bezel, 120 clicks on this beautiful bezel. You have a sapphire crystal with inner anti-reflective coating on the inner surface of the watch. What else can I say? 200 meters of water resistance, water tested. Okay, the case would be 40 millimeters case. The lug-to-lug distance would be a really well contained 45 millimeters. So guys, if you have a small wrist, don't be afraid. Even if it's 40 millimeters, that watch is truly well contained. 45 millimeters of lug-to-lug distance. So 15 thickness, 40 diameter. The case diameter is 40 millimeters. 45 lug-to-lug distance. Inner anti-reflective coating. 200 meters of water resistance, and we have the wonderful, regulated and well-sourced SEIKO NH35, which is the 4R35 series from SEIKO inside. So wow, the specs are wonderful. And ceramic bezel. The bezel is made out of ceramic, 120 clicks ceramic bezel with engraved numerals on the bezel. I love the decoration and the pattern on the bezel, as you can see. So the case is wonderfully brushed, and you have that sort of protruding, crown guards that I'm going to talk to you about later in the video. So that's for the specs. The good and bad. What's good, what's bad about this watch? Well, let me tell you, my God, RATIO did wonderfully with the RTB 200 that I presented, the other diver that I presented on my channel. They did wonderfully with the pilot watch that I presented on my channel. But my God, RATIO, it's step by step, they are climbing the mountain. This watch is tremendously good. Okay, there's nothing bad about this watch. The design is beautiful. I love the indices. Look at the indices. I love the colors, the way they are, you know, playing with red and black and white. It like truly gives this watch a sporty feeling to it. Beautiful. The design, they design all their watches in Italy, and you really can feel it. You know, that the Italian touch on this watch. They did it with the Pilot watch I presented to you on my channel. They did it with this one as well. Okay, there's no exception. They are all designed in Italy, and you can really like feel it. You know that even Ducati style. You know, on the watch. I truly love it, and the way. The crown guards protrude in here is truly special as well, and I'm going to talk to you about these crowns and why I love them so much in the wrist shot section. The case is massive case. Okay, don't be fooled by the 15 millimeter thickness of the watch. It wears beautifully, and I'm going to show it to you. And the massive case back is also beautiful, and really you know, gives a feeling of confidence, you know, for the 200 meters of water resistant that has been water tested, by the way, guys. No, beautiful. The good and the bad, everything is good about this watch. The insert, the ceramic insert, like the RTB200, is beautiful. And what's like truly wonderful as well is that like the more they are releasing products, and the more they are finding their identity. Like Phoebus like started with you know, so Rolex and Marino homages. Ratio started with Citizen and SKX homages, and the more they are releasing watches, and the more they are, you know, getting away from the homages to like really truly create watches that are truly their own. And this is the case with this one. Okay, this is one of a kind watch. They are not like trying to emulate something. It's really a creation of their own, designed in Italy, and yeah, beautiful, beautiful. We are going to talk about the design a little more in the Let's Take a Moment section. So the good and the bad. Everything is good about this watch. There's nothing bad about this watch. Love the silicone strap. Truly rugged, really comfortable strap. And yeah, what else can I say? Except for this watch is a real success for me. Nothing else. But we are going to talk about more about the details in the other section of the review. Beautiful watch, honestly. How to wear this watch? Well, how to wear this watch? This watch is truly a watch that is made for sports. Okay, this is a watch that you would rock for to dive, because this is a diver. Okay, so to dive, and for everything else, you know, every other sports that you intend, you know, swimming pool to swim or to run or anything else. This watch would be a wonderful companion for that. So casual, and if you want to rock it in a casual chic occasion, I don't see, you know, anything against that. But I truly see this watch on a beautiful NATO strap. Okay, so me personally, I would play in between like this strap for sports, especially when I go to swim. Okay, I would put this strap, this silicone strap on it, and when I would wear this watch in a casual, you know, occasion, I would wear it on a beautiful NATO strap. Okay, and I have one in mind that I'm gonna buy soon for this watch, on a beautiful NATO strap. If you want to rock this watch with a suit, well, me personally, I wouldn't do it. Okay, but you can rock a diver with a suit. But I would like put this watch on maybe a quick release, beautiful leather strap for that. You know, to rock it with a suit. And I don't see why not. Me personally, I wouldn't do it, but yeah, it could work. You know, this could be your only watch. Let me just focus a little bit, yeah, to show you. You have also, of course, a date complication. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, but this is logical with the wonderful NH35, which has a date complication. So that's it for how to wear it. That's how I would do it anyway. And there you go for the wrist shot. So as you can see, 16.5 millimeters, centimeters, sorry, my wrists are wonderful. 45 lug to lug distance, wonderful. Look at that. 15 millimeters thickness, you don't even feel them. It wears like truly beautiful and stands beautifully on the wrist, as you can see. You really don't feel the fact that the watch is supposed to stand high, because it does not. It does not stand high at all. As you can see, you don't like truly feel the thickness of the watch. Really, really, really nice. Beautiful. 45 millimeters. Thank you ratio to think, you know, about the people that have a small wrist, because it works completely well. The straps is super comfortable. The silicone strap that they made is just outstanding. Wonderful and rugged. The length of the strap is wonderful as well. I hate when, you know, brands are doing straps that are too long, you know. Here it's not the case. Beautifully balanced. Really reflect the horological skills of Ratio, you know, like the Pilot watch that they did. They chose the NH38 not to have a date complication. Here it's the same with this strap. The length is just perfect, perfect. Wonderful, stands beautifully. You have a small wrist, don't be afraid. Just go for it. It's a watch that stands beautifully on the wrist, and that is like super well proportioned. So now I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the crown guards. I was a little bit afraid, you know, on the pictures that I saw on the website, because they were like, I thought they were protruding like way more than that, and it's not the case. But let me tell you, I sold my motorcycle, okay? I had a 1000cc phaser. I sold it to buy the ZZR ZX14R, the 1400, this big bike, and I needed to go on the other side of France, you know, in the south of France, in Toulon, to bring it to Paris, you know, because the price was truly affordable. And I made 846 kilometers in one day, okay, to bring it back to Paris. And I can tell you that my ass is truly now a piece of wood. It hurted so bad, because 846 millimeter on a bike is something that really drains you. It was like 1 day ago, okay? And on the bike, on the handle, you know, on the back, on the bike, you always like this. You always like this on the bike. And I can tell you that all of my other watches are digging inside my wrist, you know, when I do that. And let me tell you, with these guards, 846 kilometers, not a single mark. This watch is so comfortable because of that. And the test I did, you know, without even thinking about it, in fact, because I had this watch on my wrist, is crazy. Like, you can put your hand like this, you can even like do you know, cartwheels or whatever you want, you know, whatever sports you want. Because me, I did, you know, 20 years of capoeira. I don't know if you know this sport, but I was a teacher even, you know, in that sport. And you can do cartwheels with this watch with no trouble at all. And the same thing, you know, with the motorcycle, you absolutely don't feel it, you know. So well done. This is a first for me, you know, a guard like this on a watch. It absolutely works. The crown of the watch does not dig at all, you know, and creates a wonderful comfort. So yeah, well done for a watch that you know, truly is in the spirit of what Ratio wants to do, which is, I think, you know, doing watches that of their own creation. Well, this is wonderful. You know, this is like truly well thought. Maybe you should keep that design on all the other creations, because wow, like the comfort that you have with this is tremendously good. So well done. You have a small wrist, you have a big wrist, you know, any type of wrist, go for it. 45 millimeters of lug to lug distance, you know, stands beautifully on the wrist. Well done, Ratio, well done. And there you go for the Lume shot. So as you can see, the Lume on this watch is tremendously good. Let me tell you with like a great confidence, okay, a great confidence that I never ever in my life saw a Lume like the Lume that Ratio does, okay, never. It crushes the competition, Okay, it crushes Rolex, it crushes everyone. The RTB200 that I have went with it in Romania, has the same type of lume, and I was able to see it throughout the night with no problem. Okay, the lume that Ratio is putting on their divers is truly the best I ever saw. SEIKO is under it, Rolex is under it, Certina is under it, like all the other divers in my collection are under it. Okay, and I'm saying this with a great confidence. I mean, look at this lume. This lume is nuts, guys. Okay, the lume on Ratio divers is the best. It's the best I ever saw in my life. Okay, nobody is you know, as strong as Ratio in terms of lume, and this is not like applied like this and it would, like, you know, stay for 1 or 2 hours. It's the whole night long. Okay, you charge it like throughout the day with the sun, and the whole night you are able to read your watch. And like I said, I have the experience of this lume, and trust me, it truly does the job. It's crazy. So Ratio lume is the best for me among, you know, all of the watches that I had the opportunity to have in my hands. Ratio has the best lume of all. Look at this. It crushes the competition. Honestly, crazy lume, crazy good lume. So well done, Ratio. Never ever stop with the lume you're putting on your watches, because you are truly the #1 of you know, of the company with lume. It's crazy lume, wonderful lume. Look at this. It's a torch, honestly. The torch in the night. Crazy. Well done, Ratio. Guys, have you seen this lume? It's crazy, huh? Ratio has the best lume ever. So let's take a moment. Okay, this is important. So let's take a moment. So look at the ceramic insert. Beautiful ceramic insert here that shines beautifully, as usual with Ratio. So look at the beautiful arrow that they use for the minute. Truly precise, beautiful red here around the arrow, as you can see. Beautiful, a sword like our hand. You can see that the counterbalance on the seconds is a tiny arrow as well, and you have red at the end of it. Beautiful choices. So, and you have, of course, to, you know, match the red here, red on the 10 and the 20 and all the dots on the bezel in here, with red around the lume pip, and the rest of it is white to match with the white indices and the white date complication, beautifully executed in here. Sorry, I don't have a lot of light today, but here you can see it. Okay, so for the text, really well balanced text. Freediver X automatic 200 meters, which translate into 660 feet. Okay, and I love the way they are, you know, doing the indices. The indices are truly nice. You have like sort of, you know, joined half indices at 6, 9 and 12, and for the rest of it you have these beautiful triangles. Really nice, really refined indices. Okay, really classy. And of course the Ratio logo, Ratio, with that gate that I was talking to you about, which me personally makes me think of the depths of the ocean, you know, like an ancient city, a Greek city in the depth of the ocean. And you truly can feel, you know, the Italian design that they did to create that watch. So the bezel, look at the pattern on the bezel. Yeah, sorry. So let me show you the bezel. Here the bezel, the pattern of the bezel, love it. The massive case. Look at this massive chunk of 316L stainless steel. Truly beautifully brushed. Look at the work they did on the case. Really nice. Beautifully brushed. These crown guards are wonderful, like I told you, for the comfort. Okay, the massive crown, easy to grab, truly easy to grab. The crown is, let me try and focus. There you are, with the logo of Ratio. It comes out of the crown. Okay, look at the massive crown. There you are, massive crown, truly easy to grab. And this is the back. Okay, so stainless steel, 200 meters, Sapphire Crystal with anti-reflective system on the inner side. Okay, and movement Japan, which is the wonderful SEIKO 4R35. And look at the massive, again, everything's massive on the case of this watch, back that they did. It's truly massive. Allows you to open it with confidence. Look at this. Look how the depth of the holes they did to open this wonderful case. And the crown guards are like coming out of the case just on one side, and provides you with a tremendous comfort. Like I told you, 846 kilometers on my bike would tell you if this watch is comfortable or not, and it is. So yeah, that's it for the moment. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. So final thoughts are easy. Ratio, well done. I love you guys. Ratio is truly like a wonderful micro brand. The only frustration that I would have is like the people don't know about them, you know, don't know enough about Ratio. You truly need to have a Ratio in your collection if you're a watch aficionados, because Ratio is wonderful. They're doing really premium watches at an affordable price. That's me talking, okay? It's not like their motto, but that's what I'm saying. They are doing premium watches at an affordable price. So yeah, just go for it. Like you don't have any divers or you want a new one, my God, consider this one, because this is quite something. So like I said, wonderful strap. If you are considering this watch, maybe a NATO, you know, for casual or casual chic occasion, you know, a beautiful NATO strap would complement this watch beautifully. And yeah, final thoughts is I'm in heaven again with this watch, and I never was deceived by Ratio. All the watches that I still have, by the way, the RTB200, the pilot watch, and this one, I have even two RTB200, are giving me so much pleasure. I went to Romania with the RTB200. God, I'm gonna make another video about it, like to talk to you about this diver like 1 year after, because I really need to talk to you about it. It's a wonderful watch, and this watch is just like this, honestly, even better. So wonderful. Listen to this. Another thing that I didn't tell you, Ratio watches, like super easy, you know, to operate the bezel, and sound like a Rolex. Wonderful. I love this watch. The bezel is even better than my Certina, okay, that I still have. I love the Certina, but this bezel is way better. And the bezel of the RTB200 is way better than the Certina as well, or than an Orion, TIMECO or RATIO, you know, way better. The Ratio is doing this way better than many other brands, okay, and the Lume is just the best. So my advice is, yeah, go and take yourself a Ratio, either the RTB200 or this one, which are the watch that I know about, okay, that I can, you know, advise you to buy. And the pilot watch, if you need a pilot watch as well, just go for it, okay? So like, subscribe, comment, you know, comments are really helping the channels, guys, okay? And subscribing as well is really helping the channel, you know, to keep us, you know, on YouTube. Okay, so please help us by subscribing and liking, you know, and commenting. You know, tell me what you think about the watch. Tell me what sort of content do you want me to put out there. Okay, it's truly helping the channel. So by advance, thanks for that. Okay, so like I'm always saying, Take care of yourself because nobody will do it for you. And again, ratio, wonderful. Please don't stop. Do not stop, you know, existing. Stay with us because I love you guys. Your brand is like truly wonderful. Wonderful brand. And I'm not sponsored by Ratio, you know, I just got to keep this watch, but I'm not paid by Ratio to say what I'm saying, you know. I truly say what I'm thinking, okay? Otherwise, I refuse the watch, you know, that the people are trying to send me. So, wow, wonderful. Ratio, wonderful. Keep it up with your wonderful brand, okay? So before I forget, because I just forgot to tell you, I wanted to tell you as well, the matte dial on this watch is a real success as well. If you compare it to the Steinhardt, the Submariner from Steinhardt has a matte dial and it's awful, okay? This is what I call a matte, beautiful dial, as you can see. This is a success. Okay, sorry, I forgot to tell you in the review. I'm telling you now. So take care of you because nobody will do it for you. Have a nice day. Goodbye, guys.